Hello everybody, so today I'm gonna show you how to make a Ukrainian red soup which is called borscht. First things first, I like to use this kind of pot and pour about half of the pot of water. Add some potatoes here. I use about 7 to 8 big potatoes, and when the water has boiled up, you add some potatoes in there. And the seasonings that I like to use is I use this one. It's vegetable. I call it vegeta. It's got all the spices and all the seasonings in there. And I also like to use this garlic salt. It adds a really good taste in there. And so after potato has boiled up, I like to add cabbage. I would say maybe 2 cups of cabbage, sliced in strips, really thin. And also, instead of grating the beets from scratch, my mother-in-law, she cans these beets with some bell peppers and some onions. That way I just take out the can and use it up for whatever I need it for. Well, especially I use this when I make my soup. And this one is really good. You can eat it as a salad or you can put it for the soup. Really easy to use. Also, I used this one. It's called adjika. Kind of hard to translate it into English what it's like, but it's got here tomatoes, peppers, garlic. So pretty much boil all of this and can it, and it's good to eat it as a side dish. You can add it into the soups. You can eat it with your potato, pretty much with anything. My kids love it pretty much. And also, when I'm making this soup, I like to add beans in here. You can use these kind of beans, you can use red beans, whichever is your preference. And so we're gonna add some beans in here. And over here we have canned pork loin, which my mother-in-law, she cans it really good, this kind of meat. So as everybody, when they make their soups, they fry the meat from scratch, and all that hassle and time consuming, and I don't like to deal with that. So I just get my ready canned pork in here, and I like to use it for my soups. I add about, let's say, about half of this can into the soup, and maybe mix it for 2-3 minutes, and it's ready. If you have it in your hand or in your fridge, sour cream, you can add like a couple spoons of sour cream, about 3 tablespoons of sour cream in here. Or you can use a heavy whipped cream, about 1 cup you can put into this pot in here and mix it good. And also, okay, so as you can see, this time I used heavy whipping because I had both, and I usually add sour cream to my soup, but I have decided to use this one today. And I have put in the canned meat in here, got some canned beans in here. It's got all the yummy stuff, and my family, especially my kiddos, they love red soup. And you can see it's got everything in here, from meat to beans to veggies and everything. And for the herbs, I got here 2 different herbs, which is I got parsley over here, and I got dills over here. I like to use parsley for my soup. It adds a great flavor and also smells really good too. Usually, or most of the time, they have parsley in the store, which is not a problem at all. But when it comes to dills, my mom, she grew some dills in her garden, and so she shared some with me. And obviously you cannot keep your dills in the fridge for too long because they get bad. So what I did is I cut it into small pieces, like this, like that, and keep it in this Ziploc bag and keep it in the freezer. You can use it all year round. And same thing with parsley. Even though they have parsley in the store nowadays, I do the same thing. I just cut it and put in a Ziploc bag, and it stores really good in the freezer. So there you have it. All the veggies here, all the meats and beans and potato, all the yummy stuff is over here. I make these kind of soups pretty much 2 times a week. That's how much we love the soup. And my kids enjoy it too. And pretty easy to do it though. Nothing hard, just add up whatever you like and enjoy it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. You guys are more than welcome to subscribe to my video and follow up, as I will be sharing more good yummy recipes from my side, as I came from Ukraine, and so I will share more yummy dishes with you guys. So subscribe and follow along. Thank you, everybody.